That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I've been talking like this all day, but I just ain't no camera. So you learn how to think more and more. So I don't get what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So the more y'all get away with it, if you ain't no good, I try to be big stupid ass niggas. The more you get away with what you're doing, the more exposure you face. You can't point at me because I stay to myself, mind my business. You know what I'm saying? So the Bible says you don't strike with a man without a cause. How people you don't know straight how you think and predicting your thoughts. But I'm telling y'all one thing. Y'all, I'm not about to consent to my own death. That's what they're trying to trick me into doing. You know what I'm saying? So I know that as a part of the deal, it's free to get your woman hot. Because me personally, I can't speak for everyone else. Y'all do that too. But I know I'm a strong-minded person. You know, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know the foundation of what y'all doing, the foundation of the understanding, the wisdom, what y'all doing. So if you try to point at a person like me, you know what I'm saying, there's no explanation for it. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not worried about you and then you say everybody point at me, why would you take my confidence? Why you bother me? What sense does it make? It don't be conscious. What excuse y'all have? You say you try to be slick. Just right. Go right. What's your explanation for that? You're a black person. You be born a so-called slave. According to the history on the surface and the situation your people be in. That's what you see. But that could be the foundation of your game. Your game that y'all use to kill real niggas. Off their realness. That's the game y'all trying to be a pimp. And I understand a person like me, you know what I'm saying? If y'all have fucked up intentions, something no good, your exposure gonna come from within. Because if you have fucked up intentions up to no good, that means you have too many people in your plot. You have too many people in your plan. You see what I'm saying? You can't point at me because I don't have no friends. Because of y'all. All you're doing is showing people, and then all you're doing is showing people how I think. So what am I plotting and planning on doing? So you can't point at me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, see, I have, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm not punch drunk of my football career or why I didn't make it to the pros and everything. I move on my life. See, like, I'm the type of person, like, if I can see my situation, I'm going to do it to the fullest and try my best according to my ability. But if it don't work out, I have time to go find me a job and all that. And you still have to do for yourself. And keep your head above float and support yourself and all that stuff until you figure out what else you want to do with your life if you want to do something great with your life. That's the understanding I have. So, you know what I'm saying? You can say, oh, nobody, I ain't worrying about y'all, then y'all point at me. You can't say that. I'm doing what I'm doing because my women get to. So if I say I'm not worrying about you, and I'm on my business, and then you point at me, so how could you be a big stupid ass nigga with my women? That makes sense. Because if you point at me, that means you mind your business and you mind something else. You're not worrying about me. So what would be your beef? It doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So, I stay by myself. I be by myself. I stay by myself. So, like they'll try to put it like, cause your women get took, or whatever the case may be, and the reason why they try to make you look like whiny Wayne, like the commercial, and like you're doing things for attention, but you can't say that because I have to understand there's 7 billion people on Earth. That means I could go find a woman that have better attributes than my last girlfriend. That's the understanding I have. So you can't say anybody big stupid ass niggas from taking my woman. There's 7 billion people on Earth. And then they try to put it like, so, see, I understand what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real niggas, and all y'all do is kill real niggas. Whatever the game y'all running. So, like, if you feel like that about the people, like, why you just didn't go to Europe? Why you just didn't go to Arabia? Or Asia, whatever the fuck. You see what I'm saying? And people tired of showing people bitch ass nigga. I ain't God, motherfucker. And then I'm the type of person that not only am I not worrying about you, I'm not worrying about you. I'm not the one that calling you a bitch ass nigga. So you can't. There's no explanation for my situation, my particular situation, my specific situation. There's nothing you could say. You see what I'm saying? So I can't fall in the typical category. I can't fall in the typical category or the typical situation. You feel what I'm saying? It's like y'all trying to, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like how bad I want to do you or something. No, you trying to build a case in my life. I have a right to defend myself. You trying to play the victim and make it look like I'm trying to build a case on your life. But the whole time you trying to build a case on my life and try to justify yourself for what y'all doing. You gonna point at me? But what if I say get the fuck away from me? I'm not bothering y'all. I don't call y'all. Facebook y'all. What explanation? I'm actually get the fuck away from me. Make sure you leave me alone. So you so stressed out and humble minded to else, and you can't say I'm seeking your attention. Because I'm actually leave me alone. I'm actually get the fuck away from me. So if you're not worried about me, so that being that ain't nothing for you, that ain't nothing for you to do. If you ain't worried about me. They're like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have a lot of bullshit with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all trying to bring women into the equation on that bitch ass nigga shit because you a bitch ass nigga. Y'all bitch ass niggas. And try to, because I'm a man, y'all try to use, turn women, they're women. How could you bring women into what y'all doing? So y'all try to bring other women in to take the attention off the women that hate and kill men like me. That's the fact of the matter. You see what I'm saying? How could you explain? What about a husband and a wife? What about when a man be married to a woman a lifetime? That's not him. Can't you? That's not him. A motherfucker married. You feel what I'm saying? I'd be like, the Bible says, seek wisdom with simplicity of heart. So you're trying to act like you're on somewhere else. It's different situations and variations of that situation. Meaning, you could create scenarios and situations. So if y'all bitch ass niggas, so that's something you try to use to flip the script because real niggas drive you or you jealous of the ability that you can have. And you learn how they think and try to flip the script on them. So you have to put certain people, you gotta break it down first. You have to put certain people in a certain situation for them to fall in the typical category of why y'all feel about certain men. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a man, you're a man. What's the beef? I'm a man. So if I'm a man, you're a man. See, a man, you know what I'm saying? You don't create enemies. No matter who it is, what do you think, no matter what you think about it. You greet a person, speak to him, you be kind and nice to him. You know what I'm saying? You don't present yourself to other men, whether they family, friends, strangers, or whatever. It's just basic foundation, typical understanding. So if you're in that mindset, so how can you be a typical person that falls into a certain category? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? See, so y'all the righteous ones, y'all the righteous ones, and so y'all the real niggas, y'all the one that's really humble or something. So how do you know how another person think like that? They're supposed to be naturally smart. How's that possible? That's what I'm saying. One of the variations of that situation is putting a person in creating a situation to put a person in a certain situation to make them fall in a typical category or the typicality of it. Like, you can't use me. You know what I'm saying? So I have a football. I used to play college football. I used to top schools in the nations, playing on TV and everything. I wasn't even conscious. You can't say, oh, there's nothing you can say. And before I went to college, I used to work. So I'm not the one to use in, you know what I'm saying, what y'all doing. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, like, I don't have no problem with y'all. So that I'm telling y'all, if y'all have no fucked up intention trying to be stupid ass niggas, it's nothing for you to worry about, right? And I respect it, I understand that. The Bible says you don't hate a righteous person. Don't despise a person when you turn away from sin. I don't have no problem with you, which will be for me. No matter what I feel or think about you. There's nothing you can say. There's no excuse you can have. There's no justification of making a person kill himself. There's no justification of excuse of making a person hurt themselves. That don't make people hurt themselves. There's no justification or excuse you could use to turn a person out. That don't turn people out. There's nothing you could say. You can't point out on nothing. There's no justification or excuse to take a person's life that's not trying to take your life. There's nothing you could say. You know, so. From what I see, all y'all do is kill real niggas. Motherfucker, oh, big stupid ass niggas with your women. How's that possible? How can another man be big stupid ass nigga with your women? First you have to meet him and learn how to get at him and learn how to take him from you. Then they have to learn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but, and then not only that, before I got conscious, I was moving on in my life. I was trying to go to Canada. I was about to go to the Army because I know the situation I was in. I was young, but like, it was be out of town. I'd be in some messed up situations. So I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going in a situation with nothing, but it's like working. So eventually, I had me some income. So, you know what I'm saying? Even if I'm stationed out of town, I'd be on a military base. And I have some constant housing, so I won't be a burden to anyone. You know, I understood that, and I was very young. Yeah, right now, I stay by myself. You know what I'm saying? Such and such. Even me standing on this, I done been affiliated with other women, moved on in my life. So what excuse I would have? I moved on in my life. There's nothing, I'm saying. There's nothing. If I'm not worrying about you, what reason I would have to build a case on your life? Or tell people not to trust you? If I ain't worrying about you. What reason I would have to do that? Unless you bother me and you trying to do something to make me hurt myself and shit too. You feel what I'm saying? I stay by myself, supporting myself, I'm on my own business. I just found me another job today too. So there's nothing you can say, no excuse you can use. I'm not bothering you, but you bothering me. All your devices and all this shit. Y'all bother the fuck out people. Like, and I'm the type of person with all y'all and how y'all go about bothering. Like, my mind still drift off and mind my business. And I have to think about how y'all going about it. I first had to think about it. There's nothing you can say. No excuse I can use. Y'all try to make you hurt yourself, to slip yourself, show your hat on the ground, and say you like to be mad with them, and how bad you want to do them something. And what they do to you, like you'll be wanting to do them something. And then show you, you get the bitch ass nigga shit in it. Because you be a real nigga, so you'll be mad with yourself because they what they do to you, because you can't get to them because they had it underground. So then they'll shoot you or do something so you won't be mad with yourself. So like try to flip the script. And so I don't know what the situation is. Like, you know what I'm saying? According to history, I can explain slavery. And I could choose, you know what I'm saying? You might give it that understanding to other people, but I'm not hearing it. I don't care either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking you all for your wisdom. Have the Bible. That's what it needs. A person, man like me, that's what it needs. And like, so if you feel, see, like the heart knows its own business. So if you feel any type of way about a person, that person not bothering you and not around you and all that stuff, you should have a peace of mind. What's your problem? What's your beef? I don't know. I don't get what y'all doing. So I guess y'all just sick of serving people out. But I'm the wrong one to do that to. They're not gonna take my confidence. Y'all laughing at me and all this stuff and all this stuff. So even if, hypothetically speaking, even if you was right about me, if you was, you know what I'm saying? The Bible say admonish a person. If he have said it, that he won't say it no more. Admonish means to warn. Warn a person if he had did it, that he might do it no more. So you so smarter than me, you have all this impeccable understanding. And you feel some type of way about me. I'm annoying to you and all that. Why would you warn me? So I won't do it no more. So you won't feel that way about me. It's just that simple. I stay to myself, mind my business. The Bible say you're on strike with a man without a cause. No matter who it is. You know what I'm saying? Just show me how you maneuver. I don't hate my people, so I don't know why y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person, so if you let me know how you show me how you feel about me, I get away from you. You never have to, I wouldn't call you nothing. I wouldn't even come to your funeral. I don't be worried about people like that. So, yeah, I'm a very gifted, talented person. There's nothing I can do. You know what I'm saying? I know how to utilize my time. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, you've been talking to me for like the last 12 hours. I stay by myself. What excuse, explanation you have? You've been showing me how to think the last 12 hours. What excuse you have for that? What That's very dangerous. You're stuck on that bitch ass nigga shit out of modesty trying to be real. Like you got a guilty conscience. You point at me? What I have a guilty conscience about? I stayed in myself, mind my business. I be cool with people that be cool with me. I get at women that get at me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, okay, if you just want to be friends, you think I'm a cool person, I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with it. You just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be, let a person know how you feel, and you feel what I'm saying? It'll be easier for me, especially as far as women goes, because I could talk to you just like a regular person without attraction. I might be attracted to you, but you know what I'm saying? So we're having very normal conversation because how I'm talking to you, I don't have, I'm not trying to get no pussy and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be easy to have a conversation with you. Like that's the mindset I would be in. But I only be in that mindset if you let me know how. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by, see, like, these I talk to no folks, so I don't know how they could bring women in on that bitch ass nigga shit and trying to get them to feel how they feel about me or they speaking for them. You feel what I'm saying? So, as far as women go, like, they don't want to fuck with you, they'll just go about your business. They could ignore you and not give you their number, call, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But, I don't, I just been conscious since 2013. So, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, I'm a realist. I just being real. So you don't have no problem with me. So you know what I'm saying? I think that's why I feel that people have something personal against me because nobody don't tell you nothing. I'd be like, so you feel that way about me, and like I you nobody, you ain't saying it. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So I stay by myself, or support myself. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get y'all attention either, but y'all bother me. Like what y'all trying to be? Y'all trying to show me how women I encounter feel about me? Like what my situation is so special? Like what they know I don't. You see couples and people married with children and stuff. What they don't what do they know I don't? Before I fall in a typical situation. You know what I'm saying? So keeping a person like that in the dark and not telling them what's really going on is like so you fall in a typical situation. So if you fall in a typical situation with the understanding all this impeccable understanding you're supposed to have, it's like it's like it's picking you up to see what y'all putting this person to, in a sense, the reality of the situation, because like you know what I'm saying. And so I ain't no punk, I ain't gay, but it's just like any other creature. So I don't understand how could it be opposites attract. So I don't understand how that's something I might not know about. Especially if you're coming from women and stuff. I know you just like any other creature, but this and that, this and that, this and that. Hey, marry who you want. Okay, I don't care. Y'all make it worse. I'm so what I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to kill myself. You feel some limit? Fuck me, fuck you too. It's a shit too. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? All I know is driving the fuck out of me. Driving the fuck out of me. They showing people how to think, and then they playing it. How they showing people how to think. It's one thing showing people how you think. Like this is already an uncomfortable situation. Try to fuck out you. And then they playing it how they showing people